Summer starts early. Donegal and Fermanagh at Ballybuffet.
Inside there towards Brendan Devaney. Devaney can be a real match winner. Sweeney! Got in! Adrian Sweeney scores! It's Fermanagh's sideline ball. This match coming to you from Ballybuffet, and there's a goal chance! Mark O'Donnell. Paul McGonigal from Buncrana. Oh, it's a really good chance! Is it over? It's over! It's a goal for Fermanagh.
It won't be the last that Mickey Moran and John Mahon see of each other.
About a minute and a half left here. So there's about 3.5 minutes of play still remaining. Fermanagh need a goal. Can this man get it? He can! It's Mark O'Donnell. Exactly what John Mahon and the fans were looking for. They're underway. Tyrone breaking forward. Conor McAnallen sending it in there. What a start! Owen Mulligan from Cookstown. This was amazing. The champions caught flat-footed. And again, it's McCrossan coming through here. He's a real threat on that left wing. Belting it across. Oh, that would be an amazing score. Barry O'Hagan started at full forward. Another opportunity. Oisin McConville drifting in here. And there's a great chance. It was Diarmuid Marsden. Armagh launching the first attack. Opportunities, McConville's going through. It comes back out, might come to him again. It indeed does. What about this for a start? And Stephen McDonnell is in there. The first one coming after 10 seconds, and this after 13 seconds of the second half. Here comes Dewar. There's not a great deal he can do, but he's doing his best. Laying it off, taking it back. If he can score, it'll be some score. He's gone into the corner once again. It's held up there for Stephen O'Neill to come onto, to belt it with the left and to put it over the bar. Nicely won back here. Brian McGuigan. On from McCrossan. Up it goes to Dewar, the man with the injured leg. He's got another one. The limping hero gets it absolutely right.
From the left wing over to the right-hand side. O'Prey will seem to take an awful lot out of that. Benny Coulter with the shot. Well, where's it going to go? A tricky one for Donoghue, the goalkeeper. He's lost it. Michael Walsh with a chance of a goal. Yes, indeed, the goal will stand. McCabe charging through, getting past Brian Burns. He's had the better of their personal battle today. That's a lovely ball in towards Jason Riley. Riley bearing down on goal. Brilliant goal by Jason Riley. Val Andrews absolutely thrilled. Donoghue not getting a great distance on his kick out, and now it's Liam Doyle for down. Doyle launches it in towards Mickey Linden. Markers slow to close him down. Linden, oh, he can still do it, Mickey Linden, at 37 years of age. And what a turnaround here. They're still behind down. Now it's Cavan's turn to put down under pressure. Mickey Graham lays it inside to Peter Riley. Lovely one to McCabe. Oh, well, the referee has given a penalty. McCabe brought down inside the large parallelogram. And what a glorious chance this would be for Cavan. It's gone over for a point. Well, it's a score of some description, but Riley certainly did not go for a point. Mickey Graham coming more and more into the game. It's a lovely ball in towards Galligan. Will he go for the goal? Oh, another great stop by Mickey McVeigh, playing a blinder, but the danger still not clear. Here comes Larry Riley. Is he going to get a goal this time? Oh! Well, you wonder, is this going to be Cavan's day?
Muldoon being marked at the moment by Tony Convery. Here's big Anthony Tohill bearing down and goal. It's gone over the bar, but it could so easily have gone under the crossbar. This is Sean Marty Lockhart, at 24 years of age, one of the more experienced members of the team. Paul McFlynn going forward from a right half-back position. There's a chance here for goal. Ah, cracking shots by Paddy Bradley. Created by a wonderful, incisive run by Paul McFlynn. And the goalkeeper, Sean McGreevy, just hadn't a chance.
James McElroy, long ball in, breaks down on Paddy McGuinness. There's a chance here for TV, and he's buried it. Darren Farmer, the right hand forward. Looking inside. It's a dangerous ball in. Breaks off Kieran Tavey. Here's Ronahan. Raymond Ronahan, and he's got a great goal.
Beautiful catch by Kevin Hughes. That's a good ball. In towards Cavan. Canavan is to his left. Cavan! Wonderful goal! He had the confidence, the audacity to not use Peter Canavan, but to say, I'm going to raise the green flag, and here it comes. But Dermot Dugan, acting as almost an extra wing back, manages to gather possession into the path of Paddy Bradley. Has 4 Tyrone defenders after him. That comes in and manages to squeeze over the bar. Paul Murphy gets the point. That levels the match for the 4th time. Great ball to Cormac McAnally. Stephen O'Neill. Gone inside is Brian Dooher taking a shot. No question about the number of steps in this goal. This is a magnificent score, worked up the field by Tyrone from a deep defensive role, and Owen McCluskey for the 2nd time hadn't a hope. Hard hitting, but it's more like Gaelic football in the sense it's shoulder to shoulder. Adrian Heaney loses possession. The ball well won by Ger Cavan. Cavan sends it in long. Look at this, Stephen O'Neill. Oh yes! Eugene McKenna and Art McRory's worries for this match may be over, but certainly their defence-splitting forwards are a joy to watch. This time, for the 3rd time, McCluskey hadn't a hope. There's a chance here for Bradley, going for the goal, and Finbar McConnell saves. Fantastic save here from Finbar McConnell. Point blank, Bradley went for the goal, and McConnell dived to his right. Jason Hughes giving it to his midfield partner, James McElroy. Coming in on the breaking ball. Oh, dear. Raymond Ronahan sends it to the left and wide. This was undoubtedly a goal-scoring opportunity. It's a good ball in towards the corner. Jason Riley is there with Larry Riley. Still Jason feeding Larry Riley. Crept inside the cover. Pulled down again, just on the verge of the large rectangle. This should be an easy enough tap over. Gary Meehan. Nice interplay. Chance of another point. Sent over the bar. Jason Hughes. Feeding it low and quickly to Raymond Ronahan. Back to Gary Meehan. Is this the same Monaghan side that we saw in the opening 37 minutes? The kick out comes to Peter Riley. He races away from 2 Monaghan defenders, takes a shot, and Murphy saves it. It's still there for Cavan, and McCabe gets a touch, but it's cleared off the line. Murphy saved it. It was there once more, and Jason Riley got a touch, but saved by the captain, Dermot McDermott. Declan Smith, it's a great through ball, chance of a goal, saved by Aaron Donoghue. And once again it was Thomas Freeman getting into a goal-scoring opportunity. That long ball was a beauty. Again, Glenn Murphy's kick out is poor. Peter Riley. Creates the opportunity, and that's a well-taken score by Finbar O'Reilly again. Peter Canavan flicking it inside towards Owen Mulligan. Rory Donoghue is caught. There's a chance here for an early goal. Brought down. Penalty, surely. The referee says no. And play on. Ger Cavan was brought down. It appeared, certainly from an initial viewing. Oh, lovely little jink. Larry Riley going for the goal. And it wasn't very far away. Brian Dooher wins the free and pumps it long. Peter Cavan is in there. So too is Michael Brights. The ball is loose. There's a chance here. And Cormac McAnallen. Terrible defending by Cavan. But credit from Tyrone attack here. And Chris Lawn, who broke 2 bones in his hand in the club championship match and thus missed the semi-final, is now introduced in a rearranged Tyrone defence. And it looks like Chris Lawn is going in full back. That's a great ball in towards Jason Riley. The support is from Eddie Jackson. But Riley takes off, takes a shot. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Stepped inside and went for glory. And the green flag is still blowing. We mentioned before the game about the tradition of Cavan. And here's the response. Here's Cavan. Oh, off the crossbar. It's not gone in. Oh, heart-stopping moments. And Cavan survive. A brilliant sequence of play in the Ulster football final. The referee from West Cork waves play on, tells Eddie Jackson keep going. And again it's down to Jason Riley. Chris Lawn is in deep, deep trouble. Riley goes again. Colin Holmes is after him as well. They stand off him, and that's enough for Jason Riley to get a point. Wonderful play by the full forward from Belturbet. Tyrone playing behind the ball because they can't win it back at the moment. Cavan using Paul Gallagher, chased by Kieran Gourley. Difficult angle. A magnificent point by Gallagher. Ryan McMiniman over towards Peter Cavan. Tyrone's running off the ball is impressive. Here's Cavan, fools Tom Pryor, and there's the equaliser. Declan McCrossan, 3 Cavan players, 1 Tyrone forward. Peter Cavan, a class act. Owen Mulligan advised him to send it across field where he gathers. Jerry Sheridan staying with him. Mulligan thought about having a goal. McCrossan, with his 3rd effort for a point, drops this one in and drops it over the bar. This is his first in an Ulster senior football final. Brian McGuigan feeds it in towards Ger Cabla. Running off the ball is provided by Kieran Gourley. Back to Ryan McMiniman. On the turn, Owen Gormley. And that's a great point. From a very difficult angle. That is a great score. Sean Craig, the Tyrone captain, receives the Anglo-Cell Cup for the 9th time in his county's history.
In Leinster, summer kicked off with a preliminary series. Longford had 2 points to spare on Louth. A promising Laois team beat Wexford, and Carlow saw off their neighbours Wicklow at the 2nd attempt. Laois and Offaly begin our action at the quarter-final stage.
That's a great turn. Chance of a goal here, and the referee's given a penalty. Well, I think Laois should be happier if Chris Conway's effort was allowed to stand. So Chris Conway, who earned the penalty, now must convert it. And he's missed it. Well, strange the way things happen sometimes. What can Offaly do here? In towards Clappy. Well, he's judged that one well. Chance for Clappy. What a goal. Vinnie Clappy. There's a long ball in. Vinnie Clappy judged the bounce better than Joe Higgins and finished it superbly.
Theo Sherlock. The Northsiders combining nicely here. Indy Sheehy. Jason Sherlock wants it again to orchestrate another move. This time it feeds Graham McCarthy. There's a chance here to go. Brilliantly taken. Waiting underneath all the time was Kieran Whelan. Colin Moore adding dash and speed. And a brilliant goal.
David O'Shaughnessy launching it in, doesn't get much height on it. Paul McMurphy across for it, but Westmeath looking to capitalise. Can they get a goal inside the first minute? Yes, they can. Ger Heaven, the captain, the player who capitalises on some sloppy Meath defending. Westmeath making a fantastic start. Paul Conway up under that, a big, tall presence. It breaks again to Heaven, looking for another point. 10 minutes played. What about that for a scoreline? Westmeath 1-3, Meath no score. Good play from Anthony Moyles. Moyles been closed down by Rory O'Connell. Inside to Evan Kelly. This is better from Meath. Inside to Geraghty. Has to score. Brilliant stop by Cathal Mullen, the goalkeeper, but it's still not clear. Ollie Murphy with the delicate one back into Geraghty. They're queuing up for it. Westmeath somehow get away with that. An unbelievable passage of play. Ollie Murphy did hit that very well indeed, and it's a goal. It's Graham Geraghty. Cathal Mullen, the goalkeeper, caught in two minds. And what a turnaround. Meath are right back in this game. 5 minutes before half-time, and the crowd at Croke Park starting to come to life. Now here's Ennis again. Paul Conway, chance of a goal. They take the point instead. They now have a 6-point cushion. Martin Flanagan for Westmeath. Is this to be their day? 4 points clear with 15 minutes to go. Flanagan caught by Anthony Moyles as he tried to line that up, and the referee will call the St. Paul's man over. Is it to be yellow or red for the Meath midfielder? This will be a disaster for them. And it's a red card for Anthony Moyles, and really you can have very little argument with that. Nigel Nestor with the quick free. Meath needs something to happen. Pretty sharpish. Maybe Ollie Murphy could do that now. Murphy scored the goal. What about that? They are right back in this game. Just 2 points down. Ollie Murphy changes things. Short from Ray McGee to Graham Geraghty. McGee gets it back on his favourite left boot. And is that over? That's a glorious point from Ray McGee. They've got back on level terms with 5 minutes to go. What a comeback. Meath, so difficult to beat. Ray McGee, can they take the lead for the first time? It hangs up in the air. It's going to drop short though. Brilliant take. Fabulous defending, and Paul Conway comes away with it. Loose one. Paddy Reynolds takes it. Another free for Meath. Sooner or later, Meath will punish Westmeath for their indiscipline. They really have played poorly, Meath. Only in fits and starts. Westmeath, do they deserve to win? Here's Giles to send it over. They lead for the first time. They are just so hard to beat.
Another breaking ball, and possession once more for Kildare and Ronan Sweeney. And a bit of space now for Dermot Early. And they're tacking on these points at an alarming rate for Carlow. Sean Cavan with the 45, dropping it in under the square, and the ball has come back on the post, and it's a goal. 12 points to 1-7. There's only 2 between them. Niall Buckley. That's a superb catch by Lynch, and he's taken his point.
Dublin come again. Senan Connell. Ambitiously in towards Ian Robertson. Just needs a flick. Did it cross the line? It did. A goal for Dublin. 5 minutes into the second half. Kicked in here ambitiously. Robertson went in, and did it go over the line? Yes, it did. Good covering here by Keelan this time. Some fouling. Offaly have a chance. Here's an opportunity. McManus straight at the goalkeeper. He had a really good goal chance there, Kieran McManus, and he knows it. Sean Brennan, strongly built man, getting by Darren Homan. Inside towards Vinnie Claffey. He's very much the target. It's Roy Malone indeed. Malone coming in here. Useful opportunity, and that's gone over the bar. It was a great chance. This is Sean Brennan winning that Dublin kick out, as Tony was saying. It's a great run. Can he finish it off? That's gone over the bar. It's Alan McNamee. The teams are level. Here's McManus again. Missed earlier chances. Finbar Cullen. Back to McManus saying, have a go. He does. He's hit the post and it comes out. Paddy Christie to the rescue. This fan must be feeling. His team unable to put Dublin out of sight. In the meantime, here's Ian Robertson. Going this way and that against Malone. And that's a good-looking kick and it's gone over the bar. Ian Robertson now with a goal and a point. Big cheer from the hill. One of their heroes is in.
Yes, and he's gone straight into full forward.
He's a long time around. He knows the scene. Missing from the action for some time, and you have to be careful. The linesman is in here. Surely, be the goodness, Vinny's first action isn't to get booked. The referee wants words with him. He's reached for the notebook, and he's booked immediately. Everybody's off the bench. Johnny McGee for Dublin, the centre half back, thundering forward, challenges coming in right, left and centre. It's a huge one in towards Vinnie Murphy. Barry Malone rises up but Murphy beats him. First chance in this match and he's put it over the bar. What a target man. He's a great sub to be able to bring in like that. Great excitement right at the finish here. Carl Slattery, awfully still trying to dig a way through here somehow. They might get it yet. Oh, it's gone wide. It was Kieran McManus, I think, who had the final shot on the target. Rather scrappy and scrambled away from John Doyle. Kicked inside by Evan Kelly. Nicely taken by Murphy. Here's another scoring chance. He is lethal. 2 kicks, 2 points for Ollie Murphy. McWright chipping it ahead beautifully to Niall Buckley. Clare's pursuing him. Paddy Reynolds trying to get in his way. Trevor Giles is back there as well. And the man they call Nuxer has put it over. Niall Buckley's 3rd point. Again, it's Paul Shanky popping up on the right-hand side. They give it away badly. Brennan looking up. There are support players available. Can Kildare go in front here? They can. Kildare backs. They work it out here to Roland Sweeney. And there is a Kildare player down on the ground. Paddy Reynolds is the player being spoken to. Yeah. And he's got a red card.
He had to go, Joe. They were pulling at each other. He just turned around with his left hand and hit him. He had no choice but to send him off. Kindle was pulling at his jersey as well, actually.
Oh, he's got a yellow card, and that's a second, and he is also sent off. Both teams are down to 14 men. But it's still anybody's match. Graham Geraghty trying to judge the bounce of the ball here, doing well. Belting another one, and that is a great kick. Graham Geraghty with 4. Free taken quickly inside by Trevor Giles, and he runs on here, and there has to be a penalty, surely. He looks calm. He is calm. Trevor Giles increases Meath's advantage. It was won by Nigel Lester. He was fouled. Trevor Giles in towards Ollie Murphy and put this over the bar. He's got McGee running with him as well. Doesn't need the support player. Ollie Murphy's got 4 points. Buckley dropping it in dangerously. I've got to go back. Killian Brennan, I think, is the one who's got it. Buckley belted it in. Dermot Early. Oh, great drop down by Nigel Crawford. He's had an excellent match. Really good play. Evan Kelly. Nobody in a particular hurry. That is a tracking point by Evan Kelly, if ever there was a winner.
Spraying that ball over to the far side. Wayne McCarthy pumping it in towards Jason Sherlock. One-on-one situation with Cormac Murphy. Steps inside Murphy. Sherlock! Oh dear! What an amazing start. Here's John McDermott. The Meath fans responding to his presence on this sacred ground here. Ollie Murphy thought about having a go, thinks about it again, sends this in towards Davy Byrne, who drops it. Garrity gets a touch, and it's a goal for Meath. It's an awful start for the keeper, who's been out through injury, and he's been in the headlines because he's taken the place of Stephen Cluxton, who performed very well, and immediately there'll be a major doubt for Davy Byrne. This ball dropped in, he should have really had it, and it's a very easy goal from a Meath perspective. Johnny McGee. His pass well read and anticipated by Trevor Giles. Evan Kelly hits it sweetly over the bar. Darren Holman knocks it down for Kieran Whelan. They need him to initiate more attacks and start these penetrating runs. And what a start to the second half. This is Trevor Giles' first free. Giles not really put off by the taunts. Here's Ollie Murphy, who grabs the ball and sends it over the bar. Dublin surging forward now. That's a good ball down to Desi Farrell. Needs the support outside, nobody there. Needs it over in the left wing, nobody there. Has to turn, and that is over the bar. Richie Keeley in towards Nigel Nestor. The overlap provided by Keeley. He faces Byrne. Lashes onto a ball and gives Davy Byrne no chance. This time, no fault on Byrne. Darren Holman knocks it away from John McDermott. Picked up by Colin Moore. The ball released quickly to Kieran Whelan. There's plenty of grass in front of him. Wayne McCarthy's to his left, and Whelan blasts it over the bar. Darren Holman tries to set up Jason Sherlock. The support plays from Paul Curran. Tries for his second time at a point, and again it's well wide. Just over 3.5 minutes in actual playing time. Desi Farrell, Colin Moore in a good position. He feeds Moore, steps inside one challenge, and then drives it wide. Trevor Giles lifts the trophy as Meath win the Leinster title for the 20th time in their history.
In Connacht, the first stirring of a good summer for Roscommon came with the 10-point defeat of New York. Meanwhile, Galway were weakened by the controversial absence of the Donlan brothers, but were still hot favourites. Yet it was Leitrim who scored first, Shane Canning getting the final touch. Galway soon found their rhythm though, nobody more so than Pádraig Joyce. Nice way to start the afternoon, this. And it got better for Joyce. Goal number 2 required a bit more hard work, but the full forward's instincts carried him through. In the second half, the opportunities kept on coming. The Leitrim defence came apart like a cheap suit. Consolation late on for Leitrim. Shane Canning again the scorer, finishing off one of his side's better moves. And finally, taking the bare look off a bad defeat, Adrian Charles finishes from a centre by Pádraig McLaughlin. Nothing much to celebrate, however. Leitrim comprehensively outplayed.
Michael Donlan. Up towards Porrick Joyce. John White. Just a little unfortunate that he wasn't able to control it, and Joyce goes forward. White is backpedaling. There's a chance here for Galway. They're lining up, and it's saved on the line. The dust is rising in the Roscommon goalmouth, and certainly, if you're from Roscommon, they're having palpitations in that full back line. Good kick out by Derek Thompson. And Dively took too many steps under pressure from Alan Nolan. And Nolan and Dively just getting tangled off the ball. This is another testing ball for the Galway defence. It comes to Jerry Lohan, putting it across. It's a goal for Roscommon. Touched forward by Nigel Dineen. The long ball strategy has already paid dividends. Lohan and Dineen, the dynamic twins. First piece of action as such from Michael Donlan. Uses Kieran Comer. Back to Donlan. And now we have the Donlan run and the Donlan finish. Always know that Donlan will show up somewhere. Porrick Joyce wants the ball long again. He knows he can beat John White. That's a good, intelligent play by Sean O'Donnell. Spreading the ball wide. John White staying with it. Fergal O'Donnell fools the two of them. Floats it in. Ah, that is a brilliant point by Porrick Joyce. And it's Kennelly again. It's a good ball up towards Frankie Dolan. He has the beating of Tomas Mannion. He gets a shot in. Oh, what a goal! Frankie Dolan. First it was Nigel Dineen. Now it's Frankie Dolan getting inside Tomas Mannion rather easily, and then sent in a cracking shot past Pádraig Lally. That's a great ball for Lohan. The through ball across field diagonally is for Frankie Dolan. Tomas Mannion, but Dolan seems to have injured himself in the process and went down, and the ball swept downfield by Sean O'Donnell. I'm not too sure what happened to Frankie Dolan, but it's going to change the trend of the game. Here's Comer, and it's gone over the bar. Kieran Comer's first point. This is John Donlan's first touch of the ball. Hits it powerfully. Straight over the bar. John Donlan responds to the challenge. It's an intelligent ball, and the finish matches it. Great point. Seamus O'Neill. Galway tried to open up this Roscommon defence. Good interception by Paul Noon and Francie Grehan. They stuck to their task admirably. Here's Fergal O'Donnell. The run through by Seamus O'Neill. Survives the challenge from John Dively. Can he do it again? Oh, that is a magnificent point. Absolutely magnificent. Sligo's first attack. James Nallen just giving a slightest little push on Paul Taylor. Coming through at full speed. Here's a chance. David Durkin giving it in and into the net. Scored by Sean Davey. What a start. It was created by a wonderful run by David Durkin. He found left half forward Sean Davey, and the Kerry man pulling the keeper Peter Burke into the top right hand corner. Here's Eamon O'Hara. Chance for Sligo to go further in front. It's over the bar. This is a blistering start by Sligo. First to the ball is Mark Cosgrove. Needs a little bit of support. It's there in the form of Michael Langan, but it comes off David Durkin. It deflects towards Paul Taylor and Rory Brennan. Going forward is Eamon O'Hara. He's looking very good in a good position. He's going for the goal. Saved by Burke. Back to Eamon O'Hara and back to Burke once more. Goalkeeper needed the confidence after that early goal from Sean Davey. As you can see, our suspicions have been confirmed that Kieran MacDonald is going to be introduced to the Mayo attack, and it's Ronan Loftus that's making way, it appears. Eamon O'Hara knocks it down to Desi Sloan. Oh, cheer!
golden goaling opportunity there, but it was dreadful defending by Mayo. They were caught ball watching, and he had, you know, a simple chance that time of putting it past Peter Burke, but it spurns the opportunity.
Hello, McMenamin. This is better play by Mayo now. Trevor Mortimer. And Sligo, if they are fouling, they're fouling around midfield and in their own half-forward line. The breaking ball falls to the corner back. Here's a chance, and the goalkeeper is beaten. Incredible. A sensational development in Castlebar. Peter Walsh facing Tom Nallen, and the corner back, not known for his attacking prowess, scores a sensational goal that brings Mayo back into this Connacht Championship semi-final. Kieran Quinn calling for the far side is John McPartland. Good defending by Noel Kennelly. Punch forward, there's nobody available except Desi Sloan, who's brought down. The referee points to the penalty. Terrible defending by Mayo. They're focusing, their concentration seems to be off the boil, and Jerry McGowan was brought down unnecessarily, and the referee had no hesitation. It's Paul Taylor against Peter Burke. Taylor sends it wide. Sligo are throwing this championship match away.
And I'd say you'll see a slight change in tactics with Mayo in this half. They'll probably run at the Sligo defence more, try and earn frees, and then hope that Morris Sheridan will do the rest.
Difficult after just being introduced to take a free so quickly. But that's experience as he sends it over the bar. Mayo, energetic, hungry, and above all else, accurate. Kieran McDonald gets his first point. And Mayo lead for the very first time. Paul Taylor can't hold on to it. Here's a chance, and Sligo are back on level terms. Once again, it's Desi Sloan. Kieran McDonald pumps it in very long. There's a chance here for Stephen Carolan. Back to Marty McNicholas, and that's over the bar. And McNicholas gets his 4th point of the match. Philip Gallagher gets there first and sends it down to the unmarked John McPartland. As Sligo converge on the Mayo goalpost, steps aside one challenge, hits it in, and that is over the bar. And a wonderful response by McPartland and Sligo. Peter Ford and TJ Kilgallen, between them 11 Connacht Championship medals for Mayo. Now in charge of Sligo, James Nallen onto Morris Sheridan. There's an option here, it's Carolan, and that's over the bar. This is football the way it should be played. This is very good play by Roscommon. Francie Grehan setting up John Hanley, stepping aside the challenge of Kennelly, and that is gone over the bar. Noel Kennelly again spraying that ball cross field. There's Morris Sheridan. Nice run here by Trevor Mortimer, and he manages to squeeze it over the bar. Oh, it's a terrible challenge on James Gill, and Clifford McDonald, who has seen a yellow card earlier, could be in trouble here for a second bookable offence. And there's a second yellow card and a first red card of the match. Roscommon are down to 14 men. Mortimer sending it in towards Marty McNicholas. Roscommon slightly exposed if the ball is sent across, but it's not a very good pass from Morris Sheridan. In front of the posts, and the white flag is raised again. His 3rd point of the match. Frankie Dolan, it's a better ball for him. Cuts inside the Mayo cover. Great running by Dolan, still Dolan! This is the sort of football we were looking forward to in the Connacht final. Francie Graham. This is very good play by Roscommon, but they need to finish now. Good ball up towards Gary Cox. Needs the support outside. It's big Seamus O'Neill. Floats it in over the bar. His 2nd point of the day.
Relations between the sides became fraught before the afternoon finished in its high drama. A little argy-bargy in the square leads to a red card for Mayo's Ray Kennelly. Roscommon have already had Cliff MacDonald sent off. 12 minutes left, 14 aside. game on.
Roscommon have it once more. Gary Cox. Inside is John Hanley. There's a chance here. Jerry Lohan. Roscommon have the goal. The big full forward from Kilbride, the architect of many attacks for Roscommon, is now the finisher. Roscommon will be very happy to just hold possession. Seamus O'Neill, he was too slow. David Brady breaks through. He wants to feed Nestor. It's a chance for Nestor, and it's a goal. David Nestor brings Mayo back into the Connacht Championship.
Well, we said it was a gamble bringing on David Brady, but it certainly is a gamble that has worked, because a great piece of awareness by him to set up Nestor here, and Nestor on his weaker left foot sticks it beyond Thompson. Great score.
Can't be much left. Well caught by Jonathan Dunning. 3 Mayo players converging it. There are plenty of Roscommon players available. One is the point scorer against Galway, Dennis Cavan. Can possibly Roscommon get a goal here? Oh, what a finish! Roscommon on the 5th minute of injury time score an incredible winner.
That is a fantastic goal, a great credit to Roscommon. Michael Ryan from the cornerback position came up and scored that, and if that's the winner, that certainly is deserved, because they've refused to lie down.
And so Fergal O'Donnell lifts the Nestor Cup on behalf of Roscommon. 10 years of waiting ends. And in Munster, the sun was shining as Cork set about dismantling Waterford. Not a closely contested game, with Waterford struggling throughout. And Cork scored early and often against a hapless defence. Their tally included this novel finish from Fionn Murray to claim Goal of the Week. Eat your heart out, Ronaldo.
The breaking ball, picked up by Eamon Fitzmaurice. Nicely picked up by Dara Kaneda on the overlap, Dennis of the wire. John Crowley, goal in the twinkling of an eye. Kerry put together a defence-splitting move as this free has been taken. There's a chance here for Tipperary. Sean Maher off the post and into the nets, almost on the stroke of half-time. Centre half forward Sean Maher gives the Premier County a huge psychological boost and a real opportunity in this Munster Championship match. And just 5 points between the teams. John Crowley, Donald Daly bursting forward, chance here, and Finney Ryan can't prevent it. Dara O'Kaneda. Tipperary's composure now very much in trouble as Kerry dominate every sector of the field. Good deep ball over towards Noel Kennelly. Finney Ryan has to work hard to prevent him shooting, but he still finds the net.
Start putting over a point or two. Colin Hickey through here, a great chance for Limerick. Oh, and a wonderful save by Declan O'Keefe. The shot, in fairness, was straight at the goalkeeper. Limerick unable to win it from their kickouts. John Crowley, Mark O'Riordan across to meet him. So many options inside. Donald Daly, Crowley gets it back. Is he thinking goal? Well, maybe Maurice Fitzgerald will have a go. Good contact, another point, and they'll settle for that. It just moves them further away from Limerick. That's towards Mike Frank Russell. Brilliantly comes through him. He's away from Tommy Stackett. Goal for them now would settle it. Yes! Surely Kerry are into the final now. Now it's Mullen. Looks very lively when he's close enough to the ball. Dennis Russell on the left foot. Put it over. That's a great point from Dennis Russell. Well, nobody marking Owen Sexton. Again, Clare a little bit loose, particularly in the half-back line. Clever ball in from Sexton. Hanrahan waited, and Clare get out of jail. Brendan Gerald Sullivan with the goal. And all of a sudden, all the good work Clare had put in for the first 16 minutes counts for nothing. Considine still going and pushes it out towards Paddy McMahon. Graham Canty is the Cork fullback. There is support from Dennis Russell if McMahon can see him. now, Dennis Russell. And that's not going to find the range, but it could still be dangerous. Anthony Lynch has lost it. Colin Mullen, great goal! Well, they are back on course. Well, Anthony Lynch, I thought he had held that, and that's a lovely finish from Mullen. Clare's first score in 12 minutes. Joe Considine, layoff for Mark O'Connell. Here's Tanner McMahon. Lovely layoff to Michael O'Shea. Can they extend their advantage? O'Shea, oh! Well, we'll settle for the point, but it was very nearly a goal for Michael O'Shea. Just a minute of normal time left for play. Aidan Dorgan. Oh dear, they've been caught. Here's Fionnán Murray. Nice little ball in towards Clifford. Hanrahan has lost it. Clifford with a chance of a goal. Oh dear. That was a bad miss. Aidan Dorgan. Ger O'Sullivan has been out of the game for Cork for the last 10 minutes or so. Mark O'Connell come across to try and challenge him. O'Sullivan's still going. Oh, that's a fine score from Brendan Ger O'Sullivan. His personal tally for the afternoon now at a goal and 2. And Joe Cavan. Philip Clifford just ahead. Cavan decides to hit it in around the houses and see what happens. Oh, and it's a goal! Fionnán Murray. Well, Joe Cavan, I wonder, was he having a go for a point? One way or the other, it was an assist for the goal, and it seemed to hang up there for an eternity. James Hanrahan could do nothing about it. Donald O'Sullivan. Another big hit from Philip Clifford. Owen Sexton. Brendan Ger O'Sullivan screaming for it. He's been picked out brilliantly by the centre half back. Conrad Murphy through here. The goal could be crucial now. Fionnán Murray, well, appeals for a penalty, and the penalty's been given, and the referee, perfectly positioned, was absolutely right. Yeah, that's a penalty. Corkery against James Hanrahan. Well, he tried to pick a spot, he hit it well enough, but it was a fair bit off target, and that's a let-off for Clare. They're still 2 points behind. Lovely strike, but a couple of yards wide from Colin Corkery.
Kieran O'Sullivan belting it in towards Fionnán Murray, the man with the goal touch. He's scored more goals than points in championship football so far. Decent pass ahead, they play it on the ground still. Opportunities, and Cork have got into the very, very firmest position. There are only 4 minutes gone. What a start for the challengers. Murray made it, Cavan finished it, and there was nothing O'Keefe could do. Tomas O'Shea down towards O'Kineda, operating in the corner right now, dragging Canty across with him. Young player Graham Canty is in the under-21 team. That's a great catch. Beautifully struck high, and that is Noel Kennelly, and that's over. Micheál O'Sullivan dropping it ahead to Corkery, trying to wrong side Seamus Moynihan, but right into the corner. Moynihan will try and hold him out there. This is the strength of Corkery, however. He can kick right, he can kick left. He's kicked it with the left this time, and he's put one between the teams. Here's Brendan Ger O'Sullivan, taking that extra little bit with it. Tomas O'Shea's after him. Inside to Corkery, being given a bit of latitude by Moynihan, and when that is given, that's the end product, and the teams are level. And a real tour of the force here by Colin Corkery. Here's Sarah O'Shea, and Cork have a player down on the ground. Larry Tompkins is protesting. Play continues. Kerry attack. Johnny Crowley trying to get into a scoring situation, getting away from Lynch. Outside it comes here. Daly's coming through. Oh, it's blazed over the bar. And Larry Tompkins is on the field here, and he really is annoyed with the referee. And the linesman has spotted it as well. But play was allowed to continue, and Donald Daly got in for a point. Tough contest. This is Brosnan, new man in, and it really is heating up. Dorgan there, and Darragh O'Shea's on the ground, picking himself up gingerly. And as Tony Davis was saying, the referee really needs to get a very firm grip on this, his Munster final debut. teams have invested so much in it. Ordering the two managers back. So much at stake. All those training sessions. Tom O'Sullivan, opportunities to make some headway. Down towards Mike Frank Russell, popping up on the right-hand side this time. Taking on O'Donovan. Still Mike Frank Russell, playing inside beautifully. Brosnan's shot comes thundering off the goalkeeper. It's gone over the bar. A brave piece of goalkeeping, but a point for Kerry nonetheless by the substitute, Owen Brosnan from Dr. Crooks. He might have had a goal there. Time ticks away. Just about 3 minutes of normal time to go. Derek Kavanagh. Kerry back slip. Brendan Gerald Sullivan with a mighty effort has put it over the bar. 1 point separating the teams again. They've got this free which Darragh Kinnaid is coming out to take. Can he add to his 8 points? That's the angle and distance. It's going away left. Still kept in play. Mike Frank Russell. Ooh, that could have flown into the top of the net, but it's gone over instead. And Mike Frank has got a second point for Kerry at a critical time in this match. Seamus Moynihan from Glenflesk lifts the Munster Cup, and Kerry are the champions.
The qualifying series presented an entertaining subplot all summer. Round 1 and Louth saw off Tipperary. Antrim and Armagh both progressed at the expense of Leitrim and Down respectively. Carlow beat their neighbours Waterford. Westmeath were held surprisingly to a draw by Wexford but escaped at the second attempt. Wicklow beat Longford and Donegal turned the tables on Fermanagh at last. Into round 2 then, where Antrim get evicted by Derry. Carlow get a taste of Sligo's new style. Limerick lose to a Westmeath side which is gaining confidence. Monaghan get a drubbing at the hands of Armagh, and Laois struggle through against Clare. We sample some of the action joining the game between Offaly and Louth in the second half.
Alan McNamee, just out of minor ranks, certainly doing well. There's a chance here, Ryan Malone, they've split him open, chance of a goal! Donny Ryan! Seamus O'Hanlon, who seems to find a lot of space around centre field. The challenge from Sean Grennan, he survives. Still O'Hanlon, he passed the last time, he shoots this time, and he sends it over the bar!
Offaly continue to plug away, however. For a side which have promised so much, this game is make or break.
Possession. Can they possibly get an equaliser? 1.5 minutes played of the injury time of 2 minutes, and Offaly win a free. Can Offaly remain in the championship? It depends on this kick. It's a difficult angle. Vinnie Claffey sends it to the right and wide.
Meanwhile, Galway made a novel journey to Fortress Aughrim in Wicklow.
Alan Kearns has got inside, and the ball is in the net.
No drama, however.
Stevie Cush. Alan Kearns comes in. Squeezes it out past Michael Donlan. And there's a chance here of a goal. Jeff Allen gives it unselfishly to Kieran Comer, who rattles the net. Good work by Michael Donlan. It's a great ball into the path of Alan Kearns. It's 2 against 1 here. Alan Kearns to Jeff Allen. Beautiful goal.
But Donegal and Kildare played one of the games of the season at Newbridge.
Tony Boyle, he's looking so fresh. Inside towards Devaney, taking on Lacey. Brendan Devaney, goal chance, he's got it! They are tearing the Kildare backs to shreds.
Kildare found roadblocks everywhere in the first half, but a famous comeback would begin straight after the break.
I think the fans around Newbridge here tonight are more or less making the point by their huge attendance here that they can't get enough of championship football. And Martin Lynch is in, and he scored! That could well be the platform upon which Kildare will build a winning position. In towards Devaney, the leader of the attack. Back out towards Sweeney to try and level the match. And he's kicked it well this time, and he's put it over the bar. Adrian Sweeney has picked his third point. Lynch being roared on by the fans. Wicklow on the far side. You can see him saying, just keep it going. Chance of a late score. McCormack here for Kildare. In on the end line. 2 men on him. They can't afford to foul. There's a player free on the far side. Just momentarily, that was Dermot Early. Back he comes once again. Opportunities, and Ken Doyle has kicked it over the bar. Ken Doyle of all people.
Onwards with the increasingly popular qualifying series. Derry looking stronger with a win over Laois. Westmeath nourishing their reputation by dumping Louth out of the championship. And elsewhere,
Job, familiar jinx, switch of direction. Dublin coming onto it. Good move, great kick. And it's over the bar. That's a super point by Michael Dublin. He's back. That's O'Rourke kicking it ahead there. All eyes on the ball. Won well by Oisin McConville, being challenged by Kieran Fitzgerald. McConville threatening, menacing. Good ball inside. Oh, that has gone over from the boot of John McEntee. It is a point, but I honestly thought there was a goal on. The player for Galway. Cross towards Ja Fallon. Found a hoof inside for Michael Donlan to run onto. What an athlete, what a footballer, what a point! McGeaney, one of many left-footed kickers playing in this match. It's a terrible ball. Joyce, another one. Inside here well for Ja Fallon. And finally the left boot of Ja Fallon is on target. And now there are 7 points between these teams. Difficult one here, but Marsden gets away from Tomas Mannion. Mannion not the fastest anymore. Marsden, it's a very good kick, and it's one that is urgently required by Armagh. Listen to the roar from the Armagh fans right now. They've waited for their team to come to life. They've done that. Here comes Paul McGrain. Thought about the pass to McGeaney. Players running outside him. Opportunities here. A little chip is high, and it's over the bar, and I think it's Diarmuid Marsden who's got it. Level now for the second time. It's 12 points apiece. Well, that's a great block down. It's Michael Donlan. He blocked the clearance by Justin McNulty. Still Michael Donlan laying it on here. Can there be a winner? Clancy has kicked. They look at it, and it's over the bar. There can't be much time left. It's 13 points to 12.
As the referee has isolated Niall Carew, and he has given him a red card. But a disaster from a Sligo viewpoint. Great diagonal ball yet again over towards Desi Sloan on the turn. Hits it brilliantly over the bar. Ronan Sweeney is available at centre field. Up towards Martin Lynch. Flicking it forward towards Willie McCreary. Chance here for Eddie McCormack. And the goalkeeper did very well. David O'Hara. The overlap provided by John McPartlin, bursting down in the goal, and he sends it over the bar. Outside towards Kenny Dwan. He's operating at corner back, but loves to go forward. There's a chance here for Kildare, and Sligo are in trouble. Comes back outside, and Curran makes the save. Hyde Fennan, I think, opted to lob the keeper, and Curran responded. Kildare will be very determined to level this match very quickly, and that's exactly what they've done after just 21 seconds of play. The sides are level. Free to Kildare. Again, Martin Lynch makes these early runs. Nigel Clancy beaten by Lynch. Has a shot at goal, and that is over the bar. This is a chance for Sligo. That is a great kick. That is fantastic football. Sligo are level for the 6th time. John McPartlin's unable to reach it. Oh, he did so well. It looked like it was going over the line. McPartlin, Davy is in support, calling for it. McPartlin has to carry. Here's Sean Davy now on your screens. Coming through the centre is Pádraig Doohan, normally a half back. Now an incredible point scorer for Sligo in Croke Park. What a day! It's well won. Martin Flanagan. 5 Mayo players converge on him. They fail to stop him from raising Westmeath's 5th point of the game. Jarhiva. 3 Mayo players. This is very good play. Michael Ennis, and he finds the net. And Westmeath are very much now in a roll. Colin McMenamin, Kieran MacDonald, McMenamin, Pat Fallon. They're all options. MacDonald goes it on a solo flight and he sends it over the bar. The sides level for the first time in this game. They're really giving it absolutely everything. Desi Dolan tries to lob this one in and it's gone over the bar. An amazing kick by Desi Dolan. David Shaughnessy coming through on the blind side. Damien Cavan. Great run by Cavan. Uses the fist and Westmeath are in front. The fairy tale continues.
Patrick Bradley. Bradley has space. Michael Bryde's never close enough to him. Enda Muldoon. The Derry movement causing Cavan all sorts of problems. And that's Paul McFlynn, and that's a wonderful score. Cavan in real trouble here, and they'll have to do something pretty quickly. Derry tearing them apart. Cavan needs something, and here's Anthony Ford. Chance of a goal. No, great goal from Anthony Ford, and that's brought them right back into this game. Enion operating at centre half forward. Here's Anthony Toha charging through. Barry McCrudden Toha with a chance of a goal. Oh, wonderful goal by Anthony Toha. That's a fabulous score, and what a start to the second half for Derry after 20 seconds. Well, this was a brilliant score from Anthony Toha.
Joe Bergen racing through. O'Donovan's after him. Might have just caught him there with a challenge to effectively put him off his stride. Lynch. They were waiting on it, and here comes the player. He might be in for a goal here. He is. Cork are all over the place. And Sean Oak, the player, comes up for his 2nd ever goal in championship football. He kept it on the ground and drove it in low past Kevin O'Dwyer. Joe Kavanagh. Can the big man get it this time? It breaks, and again there's support around there, but it falls to Clifford. Inside for Tyrone. Murray and goal. Cork are back into it. Cork finally get their first score, and it's a big one from Tyrone Murray. It is his 7th goal in championship football. Once again, Cork take it forward here. Hit long. Murray coming through. O'Sullivan, goal chance this time, and he's missed it, and he's cleared away by the player. How many goal chances are Cork going to spurn here? Comes down once again here towards Matthew Clancy. Back to Derek Savage. Good ball inside to Paul Clancy. Winding himself up to hit a point, and it's a very good one. The man who won the match against Armagh, Michael Donlan. Richie Fahey calling for it, and there's that great understanding. But it's a terrible ball, and Colin Corkery has picked it up. Forget the great understanding, what about the great kick? Colin Corkery, 5 points, and there are 3 points between these teams. You wouldn't have given Cork any chance whatsoever after 21 minutes play. Here's Murray. Corkery is calling for it, surrounded by Galway players. Other players arriving, like Brendan Gerard Sullivan. 3 Galway players there. They get it out as far as Murray, hitting the target and hitting it high and over the bar. It's a goal and a point for the St Finbarr's player. Torrid choice, real leader out on the field there for them. Here comes his brother Tommy. They go for another, and he's got it. It's a beautiful strike. 2 points now in a row for the Joyce brothers. And here's Joe Bergen, sending it out decently there to Declan Meehan. Savage, go away with the last attack. And that's a beauty. And it's over the bar from Matthew Clancy. It's Galway surely now.
John McTargent is coming out now around the 40 to try and gather possession. Shane Ryan given a fair shoulder by Jerry McGowan, and he nips inside. Still McGowan. 3 Dublin defenders. Davy Byrne saves. Good save by the goalkeeper.
Jerry McGowan was unlucky not to get a goal, which is a terrific save.
Eamon O'Hara knocks it down for his Paul Durkin. Durkin tears away, Senan Connell chasing after him. He's able to finish normally, and he puts it over the bar. Senan Connell. Good running by Connell. Jason and Senan off the post. Put back to Desi Farrell, and the ball is in the net. Philip Gallagher, the cornerback, wasn't expecting it. It came into the waiting arms of Desi Farrell. The 3 Na Fianna players combined here, and it was Farrell that stuck it past James Curran. Great catch by Colin Moore. Coming through the centre is Kieran Whelan. Whelan giving inside to Jason Sherlock. Back to Whelan. Oh, great goal! Dublin go forward again. There's a chance here of a third goal. Oh, saved on the line, but the ball is in the net. Didn't Sheehy.
And it's Darrow Kineda. Ryan is chasing after him, stopped by Byrne. A second chance, and it's turned into the net, and it's scored by Eabon McGarrett. Just over 10 minutes gone. McGarrett from Gaeltacht. He has the goal touch. Collie Moran of Dublin. But they have an awful lot of players back. He looks ahead. There's 3 men. He's now just crossing the 65-metre line. He's going through on his own. It's a solo effort. He's missed one a little while ago. It's inside, and he gets it back, and he's missed. The pass came from Desi Farrell, and poor Collie Moran, you have to feel sorry for him, was just misfortunate. Johnny McGee going forward here. How Dublin could do with a late score before half-time. Kieran Whelan! Oh, it's off the post! Back down to Darcy. Partly blocked. Desi Farrell's in, and Desi Farrell is in it off the post! Dublin have missed 2 absolute sitters. They should have 2 goals by now. O'Shea almost stepping into trouble, stepping away from it gracefully. Almost cut up by Paul Curran, but not successfully. Johnny Crowley instead against Paddy Christie, and he belts it over the bar. He is a wonderfully gifted player. It's another free in. Collie Moran opening it up across to Jaron Homan. He kicks a point. The Dubs are fighting back. The fans are not giving up on their team. Dennis O'Dwyer. Huge space available downfield for the 2-man attack, and there's a push in the back by Goggins, according to the referee, who was about 40 metres away from it. The Dublin fans are furious. They thought there was just incidental contact. And Tom Carr is out there, as you can see, talking with referee Mick Curley, and he is fuming.
I think he has every right to be fuming, Ger. That certainly wasn't a free. It was good experience play by Johnny Crowley. He's been in the situation before. The ball went over his head and down he went. But Tommy Carr should get off the field now and just...
John O'Leary has gone out to have a chat with Tom Carr. And that has landed over the bar by Mike Frank Russell. They've got to start thinking about a goal very quickly to get right back into it. Senan Connell held up by Tomás O'Shea. Free in. Wayne McCarthy from Erin's Isle. An inviting ball in. Sherlock has it. A lot of green goal shirts back. Vinnie Murphy scores! It's the goal that Dublin wanted, and Vinnie Murphy has supplied it. He's given them a huge lift. The margin is down to 4 points. He's always been a great goal scorer. Good solo run here by Goggins, toe tapping it forward. Here comes Kieran Whelan. A buzz of expectation from the crowd. Kerry players chasing after him. On the burst, he takes it and he kicks it over the bar. Dublin are suddenly lifted. Kieran Whelan inspiring them at this stage. Eabon Sean McGarrett just going off. Maurice Fitzgerald is in. All manner of drama here. Wayne McCarthy is kicking it from the 45. Kerry are anxious to make another substitution as we watch Wayne McCarthy kick it in. And it's fisted in and it's in the goal! Dublin have scored a goal! It landed invitingly in there. And Dublin are leading this match. 2-11 to 1-13. The champions absolutely in trouble. 2 minutes of normal time to play. And Kerry have possession. And you wouldn't bet against them getting an equaliser. Maurice Fitzgerald, remember the great kick in the All-Ireland final a few years ago? The man who can kick with the right or kick with the left. The breeze is behind him, but it's blowing over his left shoulder. He's got it! He's put it over! It's a magnificent kick by Maurice Fitzgerald. What a contest!
Here's Kennelly. In towards Johnny Crowley. Paddy Christie out of the game. Chance for Kerry and for Crowley. He's still going. Oh, super goal from Johnny Crowley.
Paddy Christie got caught the wrong side of his man. Johnny used his body to push him out of the way, and a terrific finish.
Kerry with a 6-point cushion. Twice they had 8-point leads. It could be going to 9 shortly. Crowley. Oh, yes! Sheer class from the corner forward. Declan Darcy moving in front. Desi Farrell has made a great run. This is brilliant from Collie Moran. Moran still going, taken out of the game by Tomás O'Shea. That will surely be a yellow card. Perhaps more. And it's all boiling over. Tomás O'Shea surely in big trouble. And it's a red card for Tomás O'Shea.
Yes, a very dangerous tackle. He could have broken his leg, actually. It was quite correct to give him a red card. Now, this is exactly what Dublin wanted at the start of the second half.
Eamon Fitzmaurice now. Goes long in towards Johnny Crowley. Gets his hands on the ball. Crowley going. Russell just inside. Crowley, will he go for the goal or settle for the point? That's a good score. And that would have settled Kerry down. Johnny McGee. Here's Jason Sherlock. Dublin players queuing up to take possession. Here's Holman. Pointer goal. He goes for goal. He's got it. The Dublin comeback begins. Here's Paul Curran looking for a point and getting one. Can they do it again, Dublin? Remember, Kerry down to 14 men. Tomás O'Shea sent off early in the second half, but Dublin haven't been able to get that close to Kerry, and Kerry still playing good football. Mike Frank Russell. Well, is that going to curl in? It's gone over for a point. Coleman Goggins in a very advanced position, running at Aidan McGarrett. They need some magic now. Goggins, oh! And is that Dublin's chance gone?
Clifford MacDonald is available, so too is Francie Graham. Great kick, and straight over the bar. Dropping this one in. Porrick Joyce knocks it down to Savage. And with the outside of the boot, puts it over the bar. Michael Donlan and Porrick Joyce combining. Back to the midfielder, Dunmore McHales. Hits it powerfully over the bar. Donlan again knocks it down, but is picked up by Francie Graham. Goes on one of these great runs, giving it inside. Far is Frankie Dolan, saved by Alan Keane. This is Derek Savage looking around. Has the time actually to look around and see who's making a run. Playing it very tight. Porrick Joyce back to Kevin Walsh, and that is over the bar. Frankie Dolan, Conor Kennelly, Jerry Lohan. Jonathan Dunning is at the end of it. Hits it. Oh, great goal. They finally found a pathway through this Galway defence.
That was a dying kick, however. Galway's Porrick Joyce stepped up to score his 7th point of the day to leave Galway comfortable winners, 14 points to 1-5.
Gary Coleman trying to set up an opening attack in towards Enda Muldoon. Can be a terrific finisher, and that's a great start. They take it back. Look for the first point for Tyrone, and they get it.
Peter Cavan provides a little rugby exhibition. The air is thick with yellow cards. And inevitably a red. Peter Canavan's bad day continues. Tyrone come under pressure though. The big man saves.
Owen Gormley. Everybody working for one another. And the final kick has got over the bar. And the gap is down to just 1 point. Dermot Heaney bursting his way forward. Looking for support at this stage because he had a chance to kick. Playing it back to Gavin Diamond. McConnell's there, it's a goal! The goal has been awarded to Paddy Bradley. Huge one in. Down towards Stephen O'Neill, this one comes. On his left boot and he drives it over the bar. Stephen O'Neill has kicked his 3rd point. It's won back by O'Neill again and he's got another. What a huge cheer. Derry trying to tag on another point or two, and Bradley has got this one beautifully inside the left-hand post. There's only 4 points between the teams. Dermot Heaney. The challengers could do with another one. McBride arrives, and the kick is over the bar.
Westmeath style varies. Here's a chance. Paul Conway. Goal for Westmeath. Westmeath hit Meath at the start of the game. Nice little sidestep by Damien Healy. They're using the same tactic of playing Healy at centre back as they did on the 3rd of June. The free is quickly taken. Comes into Ennis, going for his 2nd goal in a row. Same thing against Meath, and Meath have no response. Luke Dempsey, his first year in charge of Westmeath, has guided, of course, his adopted county to minor and under-21 All-Ireland success. And they're producing fantastic football. Desi Dolan satisfied with the points. And Westmeath are on song. Damien Healy is deemed to have been leaning and pushing on the Meath captain. So it's going to be a free. Quickly taken, Ollie Murphy judges it perfectly, and the ball is in the net. And now, against the run of play, it's a wonderful piece of skill by Ollie Murphy, and the ball was in the net. Desi Dolan, Cormac Murphy battling to keep the corner forward away from the goalpost. Still Dolan, flicks it in off the post! Goal for Westmeath! Full credit to the ingenuity of a man called Desi Dolan from Gary Castle. 3 first-half goals means Westmeath certainly have shocked Meath in this opening half. Evan Kelly is the player that apparently is going to make way as we go down straight to the action, and Graham Geraghty didn't even look at the goalpost and sends it straight over the bar. Very low for Joe Fallon. Well picked up. Taking on Richie Keeling. Still Fallon, wonderful skill. The finish, oh dear. It's over towards Ollie Murphy. Good defending. Ollie Murphy still has the ball. He has plenty of options outside. One is Nigel Crawford, and Crawford sends it over the bar. Westmeath have only managed 2 points in this second half, considering that they scored 3 goals and 7 points in the first 36 minutes of action. Westmeath against the wind, remember, in this second half. Graham Geraghty trying to come in on the end line, over to Ollie Murphy. He's the one that Westmeath fear most, and he's done it again! Meath have equalised with 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Graham Geraghty set up Ollie Murphy. He has this goal-scoring touch. There is Nigel Nestor. Ollie Murphy has got inside. There's a chance here for Trevor Giles. Westmeath defence are split wide open, and the ball is in the net. Here's Michael Ennis, flicking it outside to Desi Dolan, stepping inside Cormac Murphy. There's a chance here for goal, and it's hit at the post and down and over the bar. The punch down comes into the waiting arms of Evan Kelly. This is Ollie Murphy. Inside is Ray McGee. There's a goal chance. There's a goal. Kane is inside, so too is Rory O'Connell. It's 1 against 3 here. He hits it over the bar. Raymond McGee giving it in towards Nigel Nestor. The centre half back has gone forward. To Ollie Murphy. Turns. Oh, that is a fantastic point. That, as they say, is that.
Fergal crossing. Getting it down as far as Dermot Dugan. Dugan's kick is a beauty. Bergen playing it forward to Tommy Joyce. Here's an opportunity to tie it up. His marker throughout the game has been Gareth Bradley. The kick is by Joe Bergen, and now it is level. Good pace this time. Kearns. Bergen playing it inside here. Dangerously inside for Derek Savage. He's a very accurate striker of a ball. Tommy Joyce again. Here's Bergen. Ready to take on Tohill. Doesn't need to, because Tohill never got close enough to him. And that one has gone over the bar. Johnny McBride looking for support. Dermot Dugan is there. Looking around. Summing up his options. It's Gary Coleman. Inside towards Enda Muldoon. He's got it this time. And it's a goal! 26 minutes are gone. Derry lead by a point. It was the first time he managed to beat Gary Fahy in the air. A nice ball down there, a great catch, and once he turned in, he was so dangerous. Galway funneling players back, getting goal side. Dugan spotting a loose man on the far side. There's a chance of a score here. It's high, and it's over the bar. Here's Tohill. Real race for possession here. No push in the back, the referee decides, as Paul McFlynn tries to get away from the attentions of Sean O'Dwyer. A hefty side-to-side charge. McFlynn. And it's gone over. Every one of the Derry forwards has now scored. This is good defensive work by Galway. Can they deny Derry, however? Bradley pumping it in, and Muldoon was up in the air. McFlynn getting it in. Opportunity saved there by King. That's Fergal Doherty. Back to Johnny McBride. Slack marking on this occasion because Richie Fahy is in no man's land, having two men coming at him. And that ball is kicked over the bar. Dermot Dugan getting another one. Many times it isn't seen. That's a great layoff. Paddy Bradley. And he's taken down, free in. And you can see just how uneasy the Galway backs are. This could be Derry's first point from a free. And is. It's getting to crisis time for Galway. Well, it's going to be Alan Kearns who'll be replaced. Here comes Kevin Walsh. Leaving it off inside here. Joyce striking it, and he has... In fact, it's Savage who got it, and it's a third point now for Derek Savage. Again, another good run through here. Tommy Joyce laying it back. A real hit and hope one by Clancy. Opportunity taker shown on the bar. He's put it over the bar. Always good for a score. On foul on Gaharurua. McBride. Galway funneling players back. Here comes Gary Coleman. Coleman in the clear. And then more Galway players manage to work their way back, showing great industry. Bradley hitting it across dangerously. There was an open goal there. Just for a second there was a really good chance. Galway can rebuild. They're looking for the equaliser. It's Declan Meehan being roared on by the thousands of Galway fans who are here. Nicely inside to Savage. Sean Marty Lockhart trying to force him wide. He skips past that challenge. Into the clear comes Clancy. And he scored the goal! Clancy! 4 minutes are left, and they lead for the second time in this match.
Oh, what a bit of play from Derek Savage. Once again, held the ball up very cleverly, gave a great pass in to Clancy coming through, and young Clancy, the son of Cavan, drove it to the roof of the net. Wonderful score.
But it's going to be Galway's possession. What bad marking this time. In comes Paul Clancy, and he very sensibly fists it and very wisely puts it over the bar. Are Galway on their way?
First clean ball against Johnny Crowley. Pumped along once more. Trevor Giles under it. Here's Ollie Murphy. Garrity to his right. Donald Curtis. Indeed, it's Ray McGee coming up with him. Kerry crowded out very well. Ollie Murphy. First look at the post. That's a great score from Ollie Murphy. Line ball Meath. Now Ollie Murphy away from Michael McCarthy. On the left boot this time. Got a good swing at it. That's a superb point from Ollie Murphy. Hank Traynor launches it in. Will Graham Garrity get one from Seamus Moynihan? He's got away from the Kerry fullback. Can they perhaps score a goal? Oh, brilliant stop. Kerry taken 2 out of their 12 chances so far in this game, which isn't a strike rate we've become familiar to during the course of the 2001 championship. They normally are so lethal. Here's Evan Kelly. Now this is a good situation for Meath. Kelly will surely take the score himself. Fisted is over. The boot hasn't worked for him so far. Maurice Fitzgerald now operating at centre half forward. Evan Kelly launching it in. Lots of white shirts there, but it comes through to Ollie Murphy. Here's Graham Garrity, brilliant movement. John McDermott, Kerry have been cut open by Meath. That's his first score of Championship 2001.
For anybody, for the purists or otherwise, that was an absolute cracker of a goal.
Richie Keeley looked to be pushed to the ground by Tommy Griffin. Kerry need a score before half-time, just to get that a little bit closer. Owen Brosnan, can he give it to them? Yes, he can. Good point from Owen Brosnan, the Kerry captain. There's Evan Kelly. Nigel Nestor screaming forward. He's totally unmarked at the moment. Ollie Murphy now finds a chance of a goal. Kerry cut wide open. Sensible action. He took the point. And Kerry are in real trouble at the moment. Meath cutting them to shreds at the back. Ray McGee. McGee running at Mossy Lions. Play continues. Here's Graham Garrity. Will he go for a goal? They've walked it in. Square ball though. Square ball. Ollie Murphy. It's a free out instead. That's a let off for Kerry. Nobody would have predicted Meath to be this far ahead at this stage of the game. Ray McGee, they're running riot. Trevor Giles. Ollie Murphy went for it. Giles goes himself. Oh, wow. They're enjoying this now, and you get the feeling that Meath are not finished yet. Johnny Crowley anxious to take it quickly. Nigel Nestor under that. The break comes to Mike Frank Russell. They need a goal. Oh! It isn't going to be Kerry's day. You get that feeling now. They're still full of running, and why shouldn't they be with it? This handsome lead, and they're about to knock the All-Ireland champions out of the championship. Last year they were All-Ireland champions. There's a goal. John Cullinan has completed an absolute rout of Kerry.
Michael Donlan stylishly kicking it ahead as far as it possibly can go. Oh, it's missed, and here's a chance for Boric Joyce. Oh, the goalkeeper missed it completely.
Galway were very unlucky. Meath did very well to cover off that time in the person of Donald Curtis.
Nicely in here to Graham Garrity, getting there ahead of Gary Fahy. Held up beautifully, John McDermott, and he has put it over the bar. Boric Joyce winning it back. Here's Ja Fallon on the left boot. He puts it beautifully over the bar. Here's Shonald the player. Nestor's after him. Several players after him. Back towards Savage. Tight angle. Inside towards Boric Joyce. Can he turn? Plays it back well. And it's kicked over by Joe Bergen. McDermott firing it down towards Ollie Murphy. Holding onto it well. Murphy so dangerous, and that is one of the reasons why he's put it over the bar. Ray McGee. Nigel Crawford kicking, and he has put it over the bar.
One of the things we wondered about early on, how well would the Meath defence do in the Galway attack? The Galway attack is getting loads of possession in there, but they're not converting it.
Here's Paul Clancy now, taking on Hank Traynor, showing how it should be done. Great kick. Paul Clancy's first. Porrick Joyce turning into a challenge. Waiting for Bergen. Should be a point here. He's put it over the bar. 3 minutes or thereabouts to half-time, and there'll be 1 extra minute to be played. Evan Kelly, second time of asking, feeding it inside towards Nigel Crawford, looking for space. Galway funneling back men. Ray McGee kicking, and Ray McGee has driven it high and over the bar. Gary Fahy, Galway's captain, in along the end line, dragged down, free from 13 metres in. This to tie it up. It's 6-6. That's his first. Donald Curtis breaking it down. Ja Fallon trying to keep possession. It's with Bergen. That's a decent ball. In for Porrick Joyce, getting inside Darren Fay. Here's a goal chance, and he has put it over the bar. He knows it should have been under.
That's a huge blow to Meath, actually, if Ollie Murphy's gone off. He must have injured something very badly if he's been forced to take a complete break from the game.
He has to be injured. You wouldn't take him off at an All-Ireland final. He's such a valuable forward. So too is Derek Savage. Good work by Mark O'Reilly. Donlan playing it inside for Porrick Joyce. Good steadying effect here by Joyce. He has kicked a 4th point. Walsh looking for Porrick Joyce. Again taking Darren Fay out of position. Fay, like Mick Lyons before him in the number 3 shirt, would love to be under the dropping ball. Galway are clever, they're doing well, and it's inside here, and Meehan came so close to getting a second All-Ireland final goal. Ja Fallon back to Walsh. Good ball to Porrick Joyce. It's a clever ball, it was right in front of him, gave him a decent chance. This on his right side, and he has kicked this one, and he's put it over. 6 points for Joyce. Nicely taken down by Sean O'Dwyer. Is he to win another All-Ireland medal? Early stages yet as Kieran Fitzgerald takes it forward. Meehan coming onto it. The attack-conscious number 5, Derek Savage. Plenty of players waiting for it to come their way. Porrick Joyce again on his right-hand side, by Reynolds this time, by John McDermott, and over the bar. It's an excellent spell for Galway. Graham Geraghty. Remember, it's a Meath team missing the injured Ollie Murphy. Into Paddy Reynolds. Knocking it in well. And that is kicked over the bar by the substitute, John Cullinan. Inside to Paul Clancy. Held off the challenge well. Good pass. Porrick Joyce at the receiving end, and the umpires look and decide it's another one for Porrick Joyce. Good ball down. Here it comes again. John McDermott's around, and the referee's giving a penalty.
And just a little cheeky pass from Geraghty, and okay, 2 or 3 of them went around, but John certainly did a little bit of a dive there.
This to give Meath some real hope. Giles has put it wide. McDermott rising again. They'll feel they still have a chance. Lost by Hank Traynor. Here comes Paul Clancy. Nice solo, good control. It might have been a goal at the other end. It's a point for Galway. It's looking like their day. They've only scored 8 points. Missed a penalty. Declan Meehan, he's in again. Dwyer is alongside him. Wisely, I think, he put it over the bar. And a goal there, they might as well have blown the whistle. The Sam Maguire Cup is going to Galway. They are the champions for 2001.